Hey guys, welcome to another episode of K.S.E Physics Maths Made Easy. On this episode, we're going to look at the quadratic number pattern. Okay, now the quadratic number pattern, we're given something like T N A M A squared plus B N plus C. This is the equation which we given on the quadratic number pattern. Let's investigate some examples of a pattern to see the difference between a linear and the quadratic number pattern. So the linear, this is what equation we have for the quadratic pattern, the pattern we have. So we're going to say that's 5 minus 2, as we did on the linear. We're going to do the same thing. 5 minus 2, we're going to get 3. Then we come back to this side. 10 minus 5, we're going to get 5. Okay, 17 minus 10, we're going to get 7. 26 minus 17 is going to get 9. Okay, if we can check, comparing this one to the linear we had a constant difference. And if you can look at this one, we don't have a constant difference. Meaning we have to go even further to have something which we call the second difference. Okay, the quadratic is having now the first difference and the second difference. Now the second difference is the one which is going to have to be constant. Let me show you how. 5 minus 3 is going to give us 2. 7 minus 5 is going to give us 2. 9 minus 7 is going to give us 2. This becomes our constant difference, which is the second difference, which becomes the second difference. Okay, becomes the second difference. Then this one, meaning it's going to be what? The first. This one's going to be the first difference. Okay, so this is the difference between the linear and the quadratic number pattern. So we're going to continue and do more examples to show you more difference on this one. I hope you're going to enjoy the episode. Stay with me. I'm going to do more examples whereby we're going to determine the general term or the nth term. So we're going to do as much as we can and practice questions to do this. Okay, let's do more. Let's do an example like this example. Let's do example 1 of 3. Example 1 of 3. Our first example, we have something like 2. We already did this one, so we're gonna do another one. We can say 6, 17, 34, and 57. Okay, we have this pattern which is 6, 17, 34, and 57. So first thing first, we're gonna just do these questions. So we're going to do the following questions so you can understand even further how they're going to ask you during the exam, so you can be able to answer questions. Okay, so the first term, the first says consider this pattern. This is our pattern, which is geometric number pattern. Okay, the first thing we have to do is find the first difference. We can find the first difference. Find the first difference. So 17 minus 6 is going to give us what? 11. 34 minus 17 is going to give us 17. 57 minus 34 is going to give us 23. Then we're going to have 17 minus 11 is going to give us 6. 23 minus 17 is going to give us 6, which this becomes our second difference. This becomes our second difference. Now we're gonna do the nth term. So now this it's very important. So you have to listen carefully and be sure on this one. So how do we find the nth term? So this is how we find the nth term. The nth. Okay, or the general term. Okay, this is how we find it. We're gonna say 2a is equal to the second difference. 2a is equal to the first difference here, the first number on the first difference. 2a is equal to 6. Then we come back to this one. We're gonna say 3a plus b is equal to this number, which becomes the first difference, the first number on the first difference. Then, sorry about that. Then we're going to say A plus B plus C is equal to this first term. A plus B plus C is equal to the first term. Then we're going to continue to that. We're going to say 2A equal to 6 divided by 2 divided by 2. A is equal to 3. So we got our first term, not really our first term. We got A. So we come back to this. We're going to say 3 open bracket. Let me just write it like this. 3A plus B equal to, remember, it's equal to the 11, which is the first difference, equal to the first term on the first difference, equal to 11. So then we're going to substitute the A we got what? 3 plus B equal to 11. Now this multiplied by this is going to give us 9 plus B equal 11. So we're going to transpose this to the other side. So B is equal to 11 minus 9 is going to give us what? 2. Now we're going to look for the C. We're going to look for C. So A, we're going to say A plus B plus C is equal to the first term, which the first term is what? It's 6. So we're going to come back and say 6. So we're going to substitute it. We're going to say 3 plus B, which is 2, plus C equal to 6. So this plus this is going to give us 5. Transpose to the other side is going to give us negative 5. 6 minus 5 is equal to what? That means C is equal to 1. So meaning our nth term, we're going to write it, nth term is equal to what we got on A. We got 3. We're going to say 3n squared plus what we got on B. We got 2. So we're going to say 2 and what we got on C, we're going to say plus 1. So this becomes our nth term. We're going to do more examples on this so everybody can understand what we're talking about. Okay, so let's do more examples. So example 2 of 3. Example 2, we're given a pattern of 6, 13, 22, 33. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to determine what? General term or the nth term. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to determine the general term or the nth term. So we're going to just find the first difference. So this minus this is going to give us what? 7. 22 minus 13 is going to give us what? 9. 33 minus 22 is going to give us what? 11. Then come back to this one, the second difference, the first difference. Now we're going to find the second difference. 9 minus 7 is going to give us 2. 11 minus 2 is going to give us 2. So we have that. So now we're going to do the same thing we did at the other side. We're going to say 2a is equal to the second difference first term, okay, which is what? Which is 2. So we're going to divide by 2, divide by 2. So a is equal to 1, okay. Then we're going to look for this, okay. We're going to look for a. We're going to say now a plus b plus is equal to 3a plus b is equal to 7. Now we're going to do this. The first time we got 1 plus b equal to 7. Now we're going to say this multiplied by this is going to give us 3. Transpose to the other side. 7 minus 3 is going to give us what? 4. Okay. Then we're going to go back. Now we're going to use this first term, the first term. We're going to say a plus b plus c is equal to, the first term is what? 6. Sorry. Equal to 6. It's equal to 6. So our a, what do we get on a? We got 1 plus, we got 4 on b. C equal to 6. This plus this is going to give us what? 5. Transpose to the other side, we're going to get c is equal to 1. That means therefore our nth term is equal to, remember it's equal to a n squared plus b n plus c, meaning we can substitute now. We got 1 Then on B we got, where's B? B we got 4n. On C we got what? Plus 1. That means this Tn is equal to this. Let's do our next example, which is example 3. So we're going to say example 3 of 3. Example 3 of 3. We're given a pattern which is as 2, 13, 32, and 59. So we're going to say this. This minus this is going to give us what? It's going to give us 11. 32 minus 13 is equal to what? 19. 59 minus 32 is going to give us what? 27. Now we come back to this one. 19 minus 11 is going to give us 8. 27 minus 19 is going to give us 8. So this is our quadratic. So this, we know this is the second difference. This becomes our second difference. But this becomes our first difference. That becomes our first difference. This is the first difference. This becomes our second difference. Now we're going to do we're going to find the nth term. We're going to find the nth term or the general term. So we're going to say 2a equal to the second difference. We're going to take that and put it here. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. A is equal to 4. Okay. Now we can find the other one, which is going to say a plus b equal to this. The first difference, which is 11. Then we're going to say 4 plus b equal to 11. So this multiplied by this is going to give us what? 12. Transpose 12 to the other side. That means b is equal to negative 1. Then we're going to come back to this. We're going to say a plus b plus c is equal to the first term, which is 2. So we're going to substitute the 4 minus 1 plus c equal to 2. This and this is going to give us 3. Then transpose to the other side. C is equal to what? Is equal to negative 1. Therefore, Tn is equal to our a, we got 4n squared. Now we're going to say minus, there's minus 1. So then our c is negative 1. So this is our equation. I hope you're good. I hope you understand what I did. We're going to do more examples on the next episode. Thank you for joining me. My name is Kingsley. My name is Kujo. My name is Yose. So right now, guys, I'll see you on the next episode of K.S.E. Maths Physics Made Easy. Cheers.